Hours of debate continue over at the state capitol this afternoon. A controversial bill to require Texas voters to show a photo ID at the polls is slowly making its way through the Senate chamber. Testimony on the issue just started at the state capitol, and KXAN political reporter Josh Hinkle is there live with the latest for us. And Josh, what's the feel in the chamber right now about this issue?
Well, Robert, they don't debate this long over something unless it's worth debating. And you can see they're still going at it down there after all these hours. It's very unusual to start considering a bill just 2 weeks into the session, but this is one of the governor's fast-track emergency items, whether it's controversial or not. As I said before, this has been going on all day. We began at 8 this morning, and ever since it's been a lot of questions for the sponsor of the voter ID bill. That's Senator Troy Frazier of Horseshoe Bay. He says it's all about preventing voter fraud, but Democrats say it's shutting out some voters, the elderly, the poor, and minorities. Now, it came up last session, but Democrats were able to stall it long enough in the House. The bill did eventually die. But now it's a safe bet it will make it through both chambers without many hiccups because of the huge gain in Republican seats this session.
Do you favor or oppose requiring a photo ID before a person is allowed to vote? Pretty straightforward.
The unintended consequences that you're going to disenfranchise people that have not been able to acquire these cards.
And Democrats say even if it does pass through the legislature, this measure could violate the federal Voter Rights Act. However, the sponsor says it's patterned after an Indiana law, which the U.S. Supreme Court upheld. Now, you can see down there right now that outside testimony just began, so we'll have an update on that later at 6. For now, we are live at the state capitol. Josh Hinkle, KXAN, Austin News.